Yes, look what time it is again. Yeah, that's right, it's Walkies time. It's still a bit wet under the foot here. I think we've had a bit of rain earlier today as well, but it's not raining at the moment. I watched my blog last night. This camera went all funny. I think it got some condensation. I think because it got a little bit wet, and obviously quite a lot wet when I was on Walkies yesterday because it was raining. And when I came to do my blog, it started off fine, then it started fogging up. So I think it was like the coldness and the condensation that got in, a bit of water got in. So it's got to salute the magpie. Hello, Mr. Magpie. I hope your missus is well. I'm not quite sure what it is you meant to say to magpies when you see one on his own, but apparently you meant to salute them. Otherwise it could mean bad luck. Not that I'm really superstitious, of course. It's more a bit of a fun affectation really than actually being superstitious. Mind you, I don't walk under ladders, but that's because you don't want things falling on your head. That's not so much about good luck, bad luck. It's just like, why would you walk under a ladder? You know, so it might drop on your head. Or you might knock the ladder over, or the ladder might fall on you. All kinds of reasons not to walk under ladders. Doesn't mean you're superstitious. I'm not really sure where I'm walking today, what direction I'm going to go in. I think I might have a spin in a minute. I've had a spin for a while, and it's fairly quiet as well, so I might have a good primal scream today as well. I think my throat's sort of had a bit of a funny throat last week. I think it's better now, but and then again it still feels like a little bit. Have I got a bad throat? Yeah, I don't think so. I had a trace of a sniffle for a while as well, but it's not really turned into a full-flung cold or anything. Kind of think that I shouldn't be getting any cold because I shouldn't be picking up any germs from anyone because I ain't seen anybody. I've got my two housemates, we don't exactly hang out. They go in their rooms and I stay in my room. So hopefully I'm not getting any germs from them. But maybe just a little bit of coldness and being in the rain just makes a cold generate magically. I don't know how these things work. I thought there'd be germs involved. I think cold sometimes is a reaction to like irritation. Like if you get, like you say, if you get cold, you get a cold. Yeah. Anyway, enough of science medical hour. Yeah, as usual, I've got nothing to say. But Werewolf by Lunchtime pointed out that I said that on yesterday's video, and then what's the word beginning with con I'm looking for? Continued? No. I'm sure there's a word beginning with con that I wanted to use, but I forgot what it was now. Like these videos are a con. Anyway, I can't think of a word at all. I just carried on talking basically for the whole video, even though I said I had nothing to say. I'm sure there's a word beginning with con that would have worked in that situation. It's terrible when you got words that you want to use and you can't think of them. Not concede, that's not the right word. Continue, no, I don't think continued is quite right either. I don't know, whatever. Words, who needs them? Other than people who are trying to communicate. I'm going to communicate with some primal screams later, maybe. I don't know, let's see how it goes. It's a bit wet underfoot, I say a bit slippery as you could probably tell by the fact that I've almost slipped over twice. I don't want to get wet feet. These shoes were a little bit damp from yesterday, as is this jacket's a little bit damp from yesterday as well actually. And so I would change my shoes and my jacket, but I haven't got any other shoes or jacket, so I'm not going to change them. I have nothing to change them for. Simple man. One jacket, one pair of shoes is enough for me. Apart from when I get wet, of course, in which case just don't put them on again until they dry out. That's what I say. It saves on stuff. DS is always joking about only having one pair of trousers or something, or not buying more clothes when you could be spending it on money or whatever. Spending it on comics or whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of definitely of that school of thought. I have one pair of trainers which cost me like 20 quid, which is like pretty low amount of money. And when they fall to pieces, I'll buy another pair. But other than that, I don't really have more shoes as far as I'm concerned. I walk around the house like either barefoot or in slippers, so as not to cause more wear and tear on my trainers. Yeah. Anyway, keep it nice and cheap, eh? Spend money on things that you like to spend money on. I can never understand these people who spend like 200 quid on a pair of trainers. It's like, what the hell? Why on earth do you need, unless you're like a professional runner or something like that, or a professional sports person who needs, gets benefit out of using a certain type of shoe that costs money, then fair enough. But just for walking around in, it's just ridiculous. It's like, why on earth would you bother? But anyway, that's just me. Obviously, people have got their own preferences, obviously. Look at these nice trees. Quite nice, aren't they? Quite nice little boulevard of trees there. Looks like I'm going down this way today. Let's stop concentrating the camera on me, because there's nothing much to look at there. Kind of want to avoid some of the mud though. I think it's fairly not so muddy down here. It's quite a good path down here. Mind you, it is a little bit muddy and slippery. Got to go and do my bloggy blog. Been doing some poems of the day. Got to get my notes ready for my podcast on Sunday. Oh, if there's any headbangers watching this by any chance, I just made one of my old podcast Patreon exclusive shows available to everybody. Every month I do a show just for people who support me on Patreon, and then every now and again I sort of make one of the old Patreon shows available for non-patrons to try and convince them to become patrons. So if you like heavy music, check out my Patreon show that I just made available on my Facebook page and on my blog. And if you'd enjoy it, sign up to my Patreon. So basically it was the first part of a 5-part series I did on the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone TV show. So it's basically, I tried to find tracks, as many tracks as I could, from each of the 5 seasons to do with the names of episodes from the show basically. So that was quite a fun, and also like facts. Basically I did synopsis for every blinking episode of every season of the Twilight Zone and played tracks relevant to it basically. It's very muddy down here. You get some funny people out on these walks sometimes. Just some bloke in the bloody woods over there. We walk past a bloke in the woods, standing holding his hands and kind of rock him from foot to foot. Scarecrow. Squirrel. I don't know if you can see her or not. Where's he gone? It's hard to catch him on camera, he's definitely there somewhere. Am I imagining things? I can't seem to get the camera on him. I can't see him in my eyes now. Oh, he's over there. I can't get the camera on him. Where is he? Oh. Can't see him on the camera, that's for sure. He's kind of small and brown, and as most squirrels are, I couldn't get the bloody camera to concentrate on him. I can't see him at all now, so that was annoying. That was my career as a wildlife photographer up the Sparrow before it even began, up the Swanee. I'm assuming these are vined up these trees. I wonder if the vines actually choke these trees to death. They look like vines, don't they? Don't they say that the vines can steal all the oxygen from the host or something like that? Some very vined looking, unless that. Ivy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard that ivy can choke other trees out. So a lot of ivy along this little row along here. Very strange plant, isn't it? Ivy. Starts growing higher and higher to try and get the light. Photosynthesis. So what else am I up to? Yeah, I've got to work on them 12 days of Christmas videos that I'm planning to do. Yeah, must get to those. If I don't start getting to them soon, I'll probably end up not bothering. Oh dear. Yeah, I was talking about maybe doing more streams or something, but I don't know what to like. I'm not very interested. I've got nothing to talk about, and like people are going to want to sit with me doing nothing. So it's hardly worth the effort. And most of the people who do streams, there's like someone real commented, they're talking about spec, or they're talking about sending their comics off to CGC, pre-screening or whatever, and all that kind of palaver doesn't even interest me whatsoever. So it's absolutely I mean, I couldn't make a video on it if I tried, because I don't do that crap. So, and as for the new books that are coming out that week, I don't do them either. So I really have got nothing to talk about. Yeah, what a waste of time. Oh dear. I need to do a couple of tag video or a contest video for Alex people who are, I've got the people written down, the characters written down that I'm gonna mention for his super team. Also I've got a tag from Simple Simon as well, like a favourite character kind of tag. So I need to do a video for that. I'll probably knock them all off today actually. Although it kind of like, I don't know, defeats the object, but like, if I put three videos up in one day, I don't know, they don't get watched anyway much, so they get 20 views each that I'll have to do. Wah! Sliding around. I actually got a comment on a video that I did years ago. It's funny, every now and again you get a video. I was doing a series for quite a while called Demo Old Tapes, which is basically my old demo tapes from bands that I picked up over the years. And there was this band that I found their demo tape in my collection. I don't remember where I got it from or anything. It wasn't even kind of music that I was into. It was like a kind of punky, gothic-y kind of style. But I found it in my collection, so I did a little video feature on it. I made it available for people to download as well, because I figured it wasn't copyrighted. These bands' music was lost, kind of thing. People weren't listening to them. Never got it big. But so I had a series like where I was making them available for people to download and discover bands that, you know, were no longer around, kind of thing. But anyways, one of the members of the band commented on the video, so that was quite cool. I keep thinking about redoing that. I had a Tuesday thing. Well, it was demo tapes on Tuesdays, and what was the other one? Thursdays. It was basically free metal Thursdays, where it was like free bands that have got like free downloads available on their Bandcamp, and I was just putting links to that so people can discover these new bands that I played on my podcast, kind of thing. That's what I keep thinking I need to do, is more structure it out more. But yeah, I do get lazy quickly though. It's not just lazy, it's downhearted more than anything. It's like, oh, what's the point of organising all these things? What's the point of organising doing all these things when you get like 15 views? It's bad enough I'm doing these stupid walkies that get like 8 views if I'm lucky, and like Poem of the Day, which get about 12 views on a good day. But yeah, it's weird. It's just sometimes they take off a bit, get 30 odd views, and sometimes stuff you don't realise it's got like quite a lot of views, even if it hasn't got much engagement. Sometimes, like, you wait a couple of years and you look at an old video and you go, oh wow, it's got 200 views, or it's got, you know, 500 views or so. Very strange. We're nice and fucking Corona's over with. We can start going to gigs again. I can start filming some more gig footage. I've got to hopefully interview bands in person as well when I go and see them at gigs. That'd be quite cool. Trouble is, with anything, you have to chase people up. No one sort of volunteers. No one volunteers to come on Cover Slingers. You have to chase people up. So, would you like to come on Cover Slingers? Oh yeah, love to. And it's like, well, these people who love to come on Cover Slingers, why didn't they message me when I keep saying every week? Anyone wants to come on Cover Slingers, drop me a message on IG. Same with Comic Memories. Anyone wants to share some Comic Memories with me, give me a message on IG. No one does. You contact someone, say, hey, do you want to come on Cover Slingers? Oh yeah, I'd love to do that. Oh yeah, really, thanks for asking me. It's like it's an open invitation. People, get in touch with me. Let's talk Comic Memories. The same thing I need to do the same with bands. Every week on my podcast I say, anyone want to do an interview on my YouTube channel, get in touch. Anyone want to do an intro for the show that guarantees you at least an extra play, send them my way. Absolute silence, tumbleweed. Then you get in touch with someone, say, hey, do you want to do an interview on my YouTube? Oh yeah, thanks for asking. It's like, why don't you not just anyway? But that's the crux of everything now, isn't it? You want to do anything, you've got to chase it yourself. Like, you wait for stuff to come to you and just happen. You'll be in your, you know, you're whistling Dixie, mate. Getting low on battery. It's quite cold today. Wah! Went for a little slide there. I'm going to go on the grass. It's less slippery than the mud. Well, one hopes it's less slippery than the mud. If I suddenly go arse over tit, then you'll know that I was incorrect in my summation. Hands a bit cold. Should have put my glove on. Or gloves rather. I could have just worn one glove, I suppose, in a tribute to Michael Jackson. But yeah, I tend to put 2 on, as I have 2 hands and 2 gloves. Anyway, that's kind of it's a really redundant sentence that was, wasn't it? It really didn't need saying. I wouldn't have thought it needed saying, but I said it now. Yeah, this is the kind of quality content you got on my channel. Discussing how gloves should be worn. I tend to find that a left hand glove on the left hand and a right hand glove on the right hand with a finger in every one of the finger holes is normally the best way to do it. Yeah, that's a free tip for you there, guys and girls. Let me find a poem. Yesterday's random poem got disturbed because the rain fell on the blinking screen and sort of back typed for me. So it went back 2 screens. But I could get a bloody pop-up as well. If I get this pop-up again today, I'm going to be really annoyed. This poem is called Chicago in December by W.S. Di Piero. Trying to find my roost one lidded late afternoon. The consolation of colour worked up like neediness, like craving chocolate. I'm an art institute favourite, Velasquez's servant. Her bashful attention fixed to place things just right. Beckman's self-portrait, whose fishy fingers seem never to do a day's work. The great stone lions outside, monumentally pissed by jumbo reefs and ribbons, municipal good cheer yoked around their heads. Merely mist, furred air. I walk north across the river. Christmas lights, crushed on skyscraper glass. Bling stringing Michigan Avenue. Sunlight's last gasp sighing through the artless fog. Vague, fatigued promise hangs in the low darkened sky, when bunched scrawny starlings rattle up from trees. Switchback and snag, like tossed rags dressing the bare wintering branches. Black on black shining, and I am in a moment, more like a moment, from the sidewalk, watching them, poised without purpose. I feel lifted inside the common hazards and order of things, when from their stillness, the formal, aimless, not waiting birds erupt again, clap, elated, weather-making wing clouds changing, smithering back and forth, now already gone to follow the river's running course. Oh, my hands are well cold now. It is chilly. I've got to change hands. I've got to change hands and put this one up my jacket sleeve. Oh yeah, a nice bit of sun over there, shining over the house. I never really concentrate on the city skyline. Cities aren't known for their beauty, are they? But at a distance, I suppose tower blocks can be seen or thought to have a certain magnificence, maybe, with the sun setting behind them and the red in the sky at night. Yeah. That was a freeform poem for you there. Literally invented on the spot by me. I can't imagine it'd be winning any awards. Nothing I do will win any awards. Like best walkie video. I wouldn't even win an award for best walkie video on my channel. Let alone best of anything. Breast award. Won a couple of breast awards. No, that would be wrong, because that would indicate that I had breasts and I won awards for having breasts. No, I don't want to have that. Anyway, and I mustn't think of other breasts because I have my girlfriend. So yeah, let's talking about breasts. You guys, you started it. Stop talking about breasts on my blinking walkie videos, you bloody perverts. What's up with you? Get a room. Anyway. Yeah, I shan't be winning any best video or best anything contests anytime soon or ever. I just realised I was looking at the wrong thing on my camera. I thought I'd been gone for 13 minutes, but it wasn't. That was the countdown of how much video I had left, and now I've actually been walking for 23 minutes. So I'm coming out with some people now, so I'm going to turn the camera off. I don't want to get anybody in shot. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for some more walkies. Cheers for watching.